So far in this lesson, we've looked at a lot of ways to work with the images as thumbnails, kind of work them around, filter them out. There are other things the bridge is capable of doing, actually destructive and change things. For example, let's say that I don't like the name bit depth for this image. I can actually select it in Bridge, as opposed to, say, going out to the operating system, and select right there and change the name to anything I want. So no big deal. You want to change the name of a file, you can change it right here, right now. What if I want to move an image? Like I've got Lady in Red right over here. I don't want her in this folder anymore. I want to move her. So say I want to move her into this favorites right over here. All you got to do is drag her over and let go on the one you want to move it into. And she's over there now. Let's go to that favorite. She's in there somewhere. Maybe there's hundreds of images and you can't find her. Here's a trick. You know the name. Start typing the name. We're way up here. You know Lady in Red begins with the letter L. Press the letter L. There you go. If there are a lot of L's, just continue typing the name until you find what you need. So a really cool thing to remember is if you know the name, start typing it in. Even in a large file like this, you'll be able to find it. I really didn't want to move her. Actually, I just wanted to copy her. So I'm going to go back to this one. We'll go back and find her. To make a copy, hold the Alt key down. That's the Option key on a Mac. Same key, different name. And we drag, you'll see a little plus sign. If I move it over now with the plus sign, it will indeed make a physical copy. So no going out to the operating system and going to the folder and doing it that way. We now have one in here and we have one in here. If we don't want something anymore, for whatever reason, we don't need it. You can actually select the file or files that you don't want anymore and press the delete key on a Mac or the backspace key in Windows, and basically it's gone. Where did it go? It went to trash. So if you go, oh man, I really wish I hadn't done that. If you go up to the word edit on the pull-down menu, you do have the ability to undo it. However, if you go beyond the undo, which can happen, just remember it isn't trash. It has not been officially obliterated from your system yet. So we can rename stuff, we can move it around, we can make copies of it, and we can delete it all directly from Bridge. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to go into another folder here that has 4 images in it. Let's say there's even more than that. These are images that are our bracketed exposure. They're called lighter, light, dark, and darkest, which are actually kind of dumb. They should actually be sequential names. So I need, first of all, to put these into the order that I want to rename them. I want them numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Lighter would be first. Literally drag it. You can move things around all day long, and I want to put them into the order that they need to be in for numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do work with animation. And sometimes in animation, we create still frames, almost like claymation stuff. They have to be numbered sequentially in order for programs like Maya and some of the other programs we use to actually bring them in and order them. So I need them in a particular order. How do I batch file? Because I sure don't want to do these one at a time. Select all of them. Go up to the word Tools on the pull-down menu and go down to Batch Rename. We want to use a rename in the same folder. We don't want to move them or copy them. I want a sequential number. I want it to start at 1, and I want it to be 3 digits. Now, you can preserve the file names, the original ones, in the metadata, which would allow you a year from today to bring them back if you wanted to. I don't really find that necessary. I want them compatible with Windows. I am on a Mac, so that's grayed out, and Unix. And this is what it's going to look like. Now, there's also a preview button that's new. What it does is it shows you exactly what they're going to look like. That's the new names. That's the old names. I'm happy. That's what I want. We'll click OK. Click the rename button, and there you go. It's easy for 4, but think about 100. Think about 1,000. It's a very easy thing to do. The other good thing to remember is renaming can be anything. It could be the date. It could be the time. It could be a combination of date and time and then a number. It can be anything you want it to be. But batch renaming saves you a lot of time. You do it right here in the Bridge.